All right, folks, what's up? Saigan Cat here doing a long overdue Quester's Rest. Man, 2020's been rough. I know it's been rough for everybody, but the hits keep coming over here as well. Um, I broke my collarbone at the beginning of September. I have been stuck at home since, on account of really only being able to raise my left arm about that far as opposed to, whatever over here. Yeah, this is as high as it goes right now. It's great. I'm not allowed to return to work until I can perform all of my duties. So I need to be able to lift 50 pounds. Normally, that's not a problem. Now it is. You're probably looking at this video title and going, why? What's going on? So, in addition to my collarbone breaking, shortly before I broke my collarbone, our basement flooded, like properly flooded. We had to shift everything along that wall forward. So, we only had access to half the basement, and it was just completely covered in stuff. And then that's on top of, all the other bullshit that this calendar year has wrought upon us. Um, Combination of being stuck at home more than I was even stuck at home before this year, and having to move everything and having to move everything back, has really had an effect on me. Um, I don't know how much I've discussed mine and Perry's future plans on the channel. I know it's come up in streams a lot, but I know not everybody gets around to watching those. So if you're curious, Perry and I have a dream of moving onto a sailboat and traveling the world. Um, I'm still going to work on the channel during that time because there's plenty of games I can still play on a boat. And a Pacific passage is going to take, I mean, it's like a month to get from California to Hawaii. So I'll have plenty of time to get a lot of recording done. You'll probably see less streams. Those are only really going to happen when we're at a port with good internet. But this is something that we've been working towards. And it was something that we were planning on doing once the kids were 18 and either A, out of the house, or B, watching the house for us. Because we're going to keep our house. This is where we want to retire to when we're done because we love living in Colorado Springs. We have a house in a great location. We love it here, but we also really want to follow this dream of sailing as well. And we've gone and we've done our first introductory lesson to make sure that we liked sailing. And turns out we do. We do actually like the thing that we wanted to do. So, but with that comes a need to pare down. Um, and initially, I was just like, it's fine. We can just throw it all in storage. And thinking about it, there's all sorts of things that could happen to a storage facility when we're gone. I'm realizing the more I'm stuck at home with this stuff, and you're actually seeing less here because we haven't finished putting the basement back together since the carpet got replaced. 90% of these games don't mean anything to me. I've realized there's still a lot in there that I definitely love and I'm definitely going to hold on to. There's a couple of series that I'm going to allow myself to, hold on to a collection of. Dragon Quest, of course. Dragon Quest has become immensely important to me. And that's thanks to you all and thanks to this channel. When I started the channel, I didn't know if I was going to do Final Fantasy, Phantasy Star, or Dragon Quest. Final Fantasy seeming like the obvious one to do because of its popularity. Phantasy Star, because at the time that was my favorite RPG series. It's actually not anymore. I think Dragon Quest has taken over. That's probably Eleven's fault. And of course, Dragon Quest. And at the time, I felt Dragon Quest needed more attention. In hopes of getting the MMO to release. Man, my COVID beard is getting mighty. You guys probably haven't seen this yet. Anyhow, so I'm going to be selling a fair portion of the collection. I'm going to be selling it on eBay. If you guys want to take a look at my eBay store, I'll go ahead and link that for you. I already have a bunch of Genesis games up there, including Phantasy Star 1 through 4. Well, technically, Phantasy Star 1 is Master System. Yeah, and it's not something like I was worried that I would feel guilty about it or terrified about it. And honestly, I'm just looking forward to having less to worry about. You know that line in Fight Club, the things you own end up owning you? That's kind of where I am right now. And the more that I've been stuck at home, not been able to go out and do things, I spend way too much time just looking at the shelf, trying to decide what am I going to play. And I don't want to do that anymore. Also, I've been spending more and more time on the PC doing computer RPGs, which I've got the Baldur's Gate game going. I also have other saves of Baldur's Gate going. I'm also playing it on the Switch. Modern consoles, I'm probably going to hold on to most of the old Xbox stuff because the Series X is going to be backwards compatible. Um, but yeah, like I think I'm going to let myself hold on to things for Dragon Quest. Obviously, like I'll probably be selling figures for Dragon Quest, which if you guys have seen my collection videos, there's a few. Maybe even my sword. And that doesn't hurt to say, like I thought it was going to hurt to say. It's just, it feels like a priority shift. Now, there's probably a couple of you out there who are like, hey, if I don't need or don't want something anymore that was a gift, I will reach out to the sender and see if they want it back before I do anything with it. I'm sorry. You guys don't even know. Well, some of you have probably broken a collarbone before. You can't put it in a cast. And apparently, slings are wear it if it's comfortable, don't if it's bothering you. And having my arm in a sling all day was really bothering me. It sucks. It sucks, man. This is I'm even now, actually. I broke my right collarbone doing wrestling in middle school. Not like wrestling for fun, but wrestling in that awful spandex and the goofy helmets wrestling. Me. This was due to a bike crash. Some of you are probably aware that Perry and I enjoy cycling. We were out on a trail, bike trail, paved one, because we ride road bikes. We don't actually have mountain bikes, and they're a pain in the ass to get right now because everybody's buying bikes because of the COVIDs. um, I came around a corner that I normally would have made this turn at this speed. Gravel had washed out onto the pavement there, and I hit the gravel, and physics just kind of took over. I wound up going over the handlebars. I tried to roll on like through it, and I did successfully roll, but there was still a large point of impact. I am 6'6" and 210 pounds. I was going probably 25 miles an hour. There's there's a lot of impact at work there. Something was going to give, and that was this. Most of the bruising is gone. There was a period there where like this quadrant of my torso was just a horrible black and blue and green color. It was awful, just awful. And like it went down my side too. I had road rash all the way down my side. I still have like scabbing on my knee. It was an amazing crash. I am very proud of myself for not crying. Also, shout out to the firefighters up at I think it's the station up at Garden of the Gods. They were the first to respond. And they were kind enough to take my bike and keep it at their station until friends could go and pick it up. So they were very shocked at my size. Like my bike is huge. I'm huge. They went to lift me up at first, and they didn't realize how big I am. I'm not like big, like big. I'm just I'm tall and 210 pounds, an appropriate BMI, but gosh darn, when somebody who's 6'6" who's been curled up on the ground stands up, and everybody else is like shoulder height, it's like oh god. I didn't fit in the ambulance. I had to like tuck my knees in so they couldn't even strap me in all the way. It's like my feet were hanging out the end. The guy was like, can you like, are you able to pull your knees towards you? So first ambulance ride also. I also want to make it clear that I'm not selling the games because I need the money. My employer, I work for the county, has been fantastic, open communication during all this. They have insurance for this kind of thing, so I'm on temporary disability. I just have to stay at home and heal, and I keep getting paid. So it's not due to that. I just don't want it anymore. So I'm selling it. And if anybody's interested, link will be below. Baldur's Gate playthrough will continue. I'm still looking forward to the Baldur's Gate 3 early access, although that got pushed out by a week. That makes me sad. But at the same time, it also means I have more time to finish Baldur's Gate 1. I don't think I'm going to get to Baldur's Gate 2 before it comes out, but maybe I'll find something else to fill the time. Maybe Dark Alliance. Dark Alliance isn't too long. Keep those D&D games running. So yeah, that's that. Anybody has any questions, please let me know. As far as the series, if you're wondering what series I'm probably going to continue holding on to, Dragon Quest. I already posted Phantasy Star 1 through 4. I might have said that already. I'll probably be selling the Final Fantasy stuff. I'll be selling Earthbound, Chrono Trigger. There's going to be some great Super Nintendo RPGs going up. I'm going to hold on to probably my R-Type stuff. I like R-Type. So Dragon Quest, R-Type, Halo. Halo's this Zen thing for me. I don't know why, but I can play Halo on Lasso and not get mad at it. I can play Halo online and get completely wrecked and not get mad at it. It's like the only competitive game I can play where there's zero salt. Don't understand why. Maybe just because I've been playing it since it first launched and I have this understanding of it. I know why I'm trash. There's other games that I'm bad at and I don't know why I'm trash. Or, bullshit reasons like League of Legends. Because the game is bullshit. What else? There's something else. Puyo Puyo. Yeah, probably going to hold on to Puyo Puyo. I'll probably be selling all my old Pokemon games, actually. I don't see myself returning to the franchise. As far as boat plans go, I've already been working a lot of this out because a lot of the discussion when we were like, do we want to live on a boat? Like, well, I want to keep working on the channel because I also love working on the channel, but I'd also love to live on a boat. So like I've got this Raspberry Pi emulator project that I put together. It's RetroPie. I think this is a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, it's a Raspberry Pi 3 in here. And this works great. This is actually what I did my Final Fantasy IV playthrough, if you guys saw that. Which is funny because I actually own the cartridge for Final Fantasy IV. Played it on this. So yeah, we've been watching a lot of minimalism videos lately, and I don't think we're gonna go completely like furniture free and only have 40 items that we live off of, but it's definitely time to do some cleaning. I'd like to focus in more on being good at certain games, like excuse me, old man coughing. All right. So like I've been working at getting better at Halo. I want to be better at Tetris. I want to be better at Puyo Puyo. Dragon Quest, I think I've probably peaked with Dragon Quest when I beat Time Worm. Oh, right. By the way, Dragon Quest 11 S Definitive Edition is going to be coming to Steam, PS4, and Xbox One December 4th, I think. It's going to be on Game Pass on Xbox One. So I don't actually have to buy a sixth copy of Dragon Quest XI to play it again. But you guys can expect me to probably be going after all the achievements on that again instead of playing Dragon Quest X. I really liked 11. What else? There's a lot in this channel update. I'm kind of just rambling because I've been stuck at home for like a freaking month. It even hurts to get in the car. So unless we're actually going somewhere, why not? Yeah, yeah, that's about it. I don't know how I feel about my Astro City because I've got a Sega Astro City right here, shown up on the channel a few times with a Neo Geo 4-slot MVS board in there, and I love it. But I don't think I love it that much, and it does take up a lot of space. And it was a pain to deal with the basement. I don't know. We'll work it out. It's an ongoing process, and I'm also taking time to think about things before I sell them. I'm not putting up just like everything in one day. I've been doing like small amounts every day, and I started with like one item back on Sunday, and I'm up to posting 6 items today, and I think that that's probably a good amount. We'll see how fast things start selling. I might adjust. Yeah. Aside from collarbone, my overall health was good. Actually, great pain management skills. Like when I landed, I heard the crack, which was awful. I heard the crack, I rolled, and I immediately moved my hand up here, and I felt it. I was like, shit. And people were running over to me. They're like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" I was wearing my helmet, so yes, I was okay. No serious damage done, unless you count collarbone. I was like, I broke my collarbone. They're like, "You sure?" I'm like, I'm sure. Guy's calling 911. He's like, "Yeah, no, he says he broke his collarbone. No, he seems pretty calm. What kind of pain level are you at?" Like, I don't know, like a 4 or a 5, unless I move it. And then it goes straight to 10. And they were just shocked that I actually knew what had broken. Because, you know, your body gets bumps and it reacts to things in certain ways. And, you know, I've broken my collarbone before, so I knew. I get into the hospital and, you know, they're taking all my vitals and everything. And they wound up having to do a bunch of extra tests because, like, my blood pressure was normal, and that's normal for resting. So, like, I had the blood pressure of a healthy 20-year-old who's just chilling. And like, they wanted to check my blood sugar. They were afraid like it was diabetes or something. My blood sugar's great. My lungs are great. My oxygen is great. My pulse is amazing. They're like, "You're in really good shape." I'm like, "Am I?" No, you're in really good shape. So, not to toot my own horn, but doctors agree. Saigan's in really good shape. He said I'm probably going to bounce back from this pretty quickly because, quote, "I am a healthy young man." And that just made my day because I turned 37 this year and I've got so much gray in my beard. And there are some days where I just like look at things. I'm like, am I right about this, or am I just getting old and crotchety about something? No, no, I am in good shape. apparently. I'm healthy as I can be. Could probably be a bit stronger. Hit the gym, get swole. Nope, we'll give it a bit. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Expect some more Baldur's Gate this weekend. Barry's out of town. Um, Kids are going to be out of the house. Garen's finishing up school for the day right now. But yeah, should be fun. Keep an eye on the eBay store in case you want to pick anything up. All right. Thanks for watching.